tax credits.
We're on the IRS website. I'm going to say this one more time for everybody that might just be joining us. Enrolled agent status is the highest credential the IRS awards. This is above an attorney. This is above the CPA. They have unlimited practice rights. This is all a practice now. It's their craft. It's a practice. So, PTIN, go grab it. Become an enrolled agent today. Become an enrolled agent for the IRS today. You do not need a certificate of nothing, okay? You just need a PTIN. So, I take it everybody knows about the straw man. So, we're going to show you how to protect this entity. We're going to go straight to the taxes. So, you know, HJR 92, start learning about the public and the private sector. The public sector is the part of the government. The public sector is the part of the market that the government controls. So the public sector is the part of the market that the government controls. That's the regulated market. The private sector is the unregulated market, and that's the private contract sector, and that's where the government cannot infringe on any rights. The Social Security is a true trust. It's not yours, though, but it is created for the public. You want to always say you're private. You claim that these are public documents, okay? I'm going to show you all how to utilize them correctly. You want to contract with these things. You don't want to claim them. Hope that makes sense. You want to contract with the straw man name, just like they do. You do not want to claim this. Holding companies. That's like a public trust. The holding company deals with the private trust, okay? So you're going to want to have a holding company, and you want to do it in the 5 charge and order protection states. That's what trust and limited liability for asset protection for sovereignty is about. So all I create is a regular LLC, holding company, business-to-business management, anything of that nature. But understand, the 5 states providing charge and order protection to the LLCs are Alaska, South Dakota, Nevada, Delaware, and Wyoming. That's Alaska, South Dakota, Nevada, Delaware, and Wyoming. And you're like, well, Don, I get it. I know that. But what is charge and order protection? So you got to understand, when you get a judgment against you from a judge or anything, that's like a charging order. They can collect on your Social Security trust. They can collect your person. They can take your property. That's from charging orders. So charging order protection states keep an LLC safe from debts and creditors who may have a private claim against an individual member of an LLC. So this is safeguarding against even private contracts. You understand? This is safeguarding you against even private contracts. Do you understand this? Let me know that it makes sense in the comments. Whether you're watching it now, whether you're watching on the replay, what a charging order is safeguarding your assets, your bank accounts, from debts, from creditors who may have private claims against individual members of that LLC. Does this make sense to everybody? So say you had a proper, the charge, you can get the trust and limited liability company for asset protection for sovereignty. That's where you can get this charge and order protection from. This is going to protect you from outside sources. You got to understand the government can't go against a private contract. So with that being said, all insurance is a private contract. Bernadette says, makes sense. Wow. Shout out. Appreciate you, man. Peace and love. Let us know, man. Everybody that's watching and following along, let us know that this makes sense. So, next, with your straw man name, that's going to be an operating company under your holding company. That straw man name, that is the operating company that we create under the holding company. Now, there's a certain way you do it, okay? And I'm going to show y'all how to do this, okay? I'm going to show y'all. We're going to go to my Colorado businesses. Or we can even go to my Arizona. We'll go to my Arizona business. So we're going to Arizona business search. I'm going to show you there's different ways. We stay anonymous, okay? We stay anonymous. You can stay anonymous all day. Looking for business search, I don't see it. Here we go. That wasn't it. That was it. I typed in the wrong thing. Here we go. So Goodyear Records. When you look at Goodyear Records, you see it's in good standing. Right here. Goodyear Records, LLC. It's got Jeffrey as a statutory agent. But look who the single member is. The single member is this holding company. Source Capital Group. Las Vegas, Nevada. One of the charging order protection states. So, the single member of the operating company is going to be your holding company. And then you're going to be the manager of the holding company. That's that simple, all right? Now you're just going to have to learn how to operate it with it correctly. So, you know, now, when it comes to the holding company, you're also going to want your nonprofit organization to deal with it, all right? Your 508c1a, your ministry trust. That's who you want to be the beneficial owner. That's who acquires everything from the holding company. You know, we got Kingdom of Kalam right here, and you see the registered agents, Goodyear Entertainment. And then it's layers, and that goes back to the holding company. Goodyear Records, Goodyear Entertainment, and this is a nonprofit organization. And when you look at the documents, you're going to see that this is created by a trust, a 508c1a trust. You see what's added right here? This nonprofit will be operating as a 508c1a, and that's the attachment. Creating it as a faith-based organization, a private ministry church, a 508c1a. So it's layers upon layers. You know, you can save your questions for later, or you're going to have to work one-on-one with Dr. Kalam and show you how to do these things, all right? Just rewatch it like 8 or 9 times, you know what I'm saying, until it makes sense. But I'm going to show you one more thing. So when setting up a 508c1a correctly, especially in New York, okay? When we set it up in New York, I'm going to show you how we did it. This is why Dr. Kalam is the GOAT. You gotta understand, if you're anonymous, I did a book on this too. If you're anonymous, who can come for you? This is the ministry church. You see right here, it says the corporation. I'm gonna show you on YouTube too. As y'all can see, I set this up in New York. I did a book on it. I went there. This is my private member in New York. You see, it says the post office address. It says the corporation. Everybody's anonymous. So the IRS can't even contact them and contract with them. You know, it's not going to show anything. Certificate of corporations, it's going to show the entity name. Are y'all seeing this? I just want y'all to make sure y'all can look up the name. Y'all can look up that. Because I got this book on Amazon. This book is on Amazon. It's called Bronx. You can search it. You can go to Amazon.